well.
This is one of my favorite gum effects to carry around because it's a classic.
Yeah, it's fun. Is it the classic gum trick? Is that what it is?
I'd say so.
Yeah, is it the?
It's turned into that at least.
It's the linking rings of gum tricks. Right.
So
cups and balls of gum tricks.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Nick Locapo here with Penguin Magic, and we're back with another top 10 list with my friend Nick Popa. Nick, what's up?
How's it going?
I'm still here, you know, doing these awesome top 10 lists. And you said that you had a great list of the top 10 gum tricks.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a bit out there.
Yeah,
actually.
no, actually there is. There is a lot of gum magic, pretty niche, niche, whatever. Yeah, no, there's some fantastic gum magic out there, and you've done a lot of these types of tricks.
Yeah, I think it's something that's really cool because especially going to high school, everyone the common joke is you got to stick a gum.
You got to stick a gum.
So throughout high school, I was using gum magic a lot because
man, I can only imagine.
It was something that was always in my pocket. I always had a pack of gum with me.
Yeah.
So it's I'm really into stuff that you can carry, all that everyday magic, everyday item magic, and so gum fits really well in that.
Yeah, you're right. When I was in high school, there were no gum tricks. Well, I wasn't really doing much magic in high school anyway. But yeah, I can only imagine being like ready to rock with like some sort of crazy, some gimmick gum trick or something in your pocket. I bet that was super strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's dive right in. I know all these things are things you can find on Penguin Magic or elsewhere, but what do you got for number 10?
So number 10, it's not as much of a trick, but it's more of a disguise or a utility. It's the Instant Psychic Chewing Gum.
Oh, yes.
By Madame Adelie.
Yeah.
So
who is that? A real person?
I don't know.
We don't know. Tell us what this is.
So it's simply a box to put gum in, but it was designed. It says Instant Psychic Chewing Gum. It's something that you can use to say open up maybe a mind reading bit or a metal bending trick, something like that. But it's just a kind of a comedic way to introduce some chewing gum, and that's the source of your magic powers.
Sure. So it's a way to like repackage your whatever sticks of gum that you're using. Yeah, I remember when I first saw this on Penguin, I was like, "What is this?"
Right.
But it does, like I'm assuming you've used it in a presentation. It's kind of a fascinating way.
Yeah, and if nothing else, it gets a really good laugh out of people because no one's ever seen that, and when you use that as your justification for the source of your magic powers, it just kind of gets a laugh out of people.
Yeah, that's a fun way to dress up any gum routine that you might be doing. Yeah. But it makes it more of a professional type of piece too by adding something like that. It's super clever. I can see why you had it on the list. What about number 9?
So number 9 is No Smoking by Nathan Kranzo. Now, off the bat, that sounds like a cigarette trick.
Yeah.
But the reason it's called No Smoking is because your cigarette turns into a stick of gum inside your mouth. So you pull out your cigarette from your box of cigarettes, you put it in your mouth, and you put your hands up in the air, and you spin around, and when you turn back around, the cigarette is now a stick of gum. And it's super fun.
Man, that would be a great one to do in high school, right in front of your teacher too. Put the cigarette in your mouth, you let them get mad at you, spin around, and now they'd hate you. They would hate you so bad. That would be bad. Don't do that. But it's a Nathan Kranzo trick.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming the method's probably really cool.
Oh yeah, it's very creative, super fun.
Yeah. No. And it's something that you can walk around and do for people. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that sounds like a killer trick. All of these tricks, by the way, will have links down below in the comments where you can find them. And if you have any questions or something, just don't ask in the comments. No, ask. Well, somebody will answer it for you. So that was number 9.
Yep.
Let's go on to number 8.
So number 8 is Twister Flavor by Snake and Toomey.
I don't know if I've seen this one.
So you've probably definitely seen this before if you've been on social media.
Okay.
A lot of people have been doing it. You essentially take one pack of gum and you split it visually
That's
into
right.
two
I have seen
separate
this.
packs of gum.
Yeah.
And then you can open it up and you can hand out some gum. So it's really visual. It's a really cool gimmick.
Yeah. In the gum, you can take the gum out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And this is the method works good for real world performance, or is it just something for Instagram?
No, this works really well for both Instagram and real world performances. It's something you can carry in your pocket. It takes up no more space than a pack of gum, and it's great. You can just very openly, very visually split it. You have no, the only angles you really have are people behind you, but other than that, it's a phenomenal trick.
Now, is it something you got to make, or is it?
Nope,
it just comes already made.
It comes
ready to go?
pre-made right out of the package, ready to go.
Oh, awesome! No, that sounds like a killer trick. So are we on? No, I think we're on 7. What do you got for number 7?
So number 7 is Revise 5 by Mike Clark.
Okay, no clue. Haven't heard of this one.
So,
but again, I've probably seen it.
You may have seen this one again. It's another popular one, and it's a multiple color changing gum packet. So it's you first change the box, the color of the box, and then you show that the gum wrappers are still the previous flavor. So you change those to match the box.
Right.
And then you turn around, change the box again, and then you change the gum again, and then at the end you change the color one more time to black, and then the gum disappears entirely.
That's a lot. That's a lot of magic.
Yeah, it's a lot of magic all in one, but it's hyper visual and it's really fun to do.
Now, I think with most gum magic tricks, we're talking about a lot of gimmicks for the most part. Not that that's a bad thing at all. And the other interesting thing is that gum has definitely changed shapes and sizes over the years. I'm assuming this one that you're talking about right now is that kind of like the square box that flips up and the almost like a crayon box.
Yeah, it's called Revise 5 because it's designed to work with the 5 gum. So
interesting. And so far, now that I'm keeping that in mind, a lot of these gum tricks are actually different styles of packaging. So I'm sure we're probably going to touch on the whole gamut of gum packaging as we go through this. So let's see, what do you got for number 6?
Number 6 is another Nathan Kranzo effect called Animated Stick of Gum.
Oh, okay.
So this is like the standard rising card effect, but with sticks of gum. So he uses the thinner sticks that they're just kind of rectangles, and you only get maybe 4 or 5 in those. But he also teaches you how to do it in more of those box style. If you ever wanted to offer someone a stick of gum in the most magical way possible, animated stick of gum is the way to do it.
All right. What flavor does it work the best with?
It works with it works with really any flavor.
What flavor? We got to know what flavor gum you're rocking right now.
Juicy fruit is the best flavor
That's what I'm
to work with.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna lose all your teeth, but that's a good. No, Kranzo stuff. Anytime you see Nathan Kranzo, I mean, I know. Magic with food is a really interesting topic.
Oh, yeah.
And another top 10 list altogether, for sure. But Nathan has definitely got a lot of work.
Yes, he does.
With different little fun things like that. In fact, I believe his Penguin Live number 3.
Yeah, his Penguin Live 3. I actually came to that live. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
He did a lot of food magic in there.
All food
it was all food magic.
Strawberries and stuff.
Pretzels.
Yeah, but the animated stick of gum, man, that's a really good gum trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's among, I mean, because it's also based on a really classic magic trick that we already know is good.
Exactly.
Right? So, yeah, if it's Nathan Kranzo and it's a rising card gimmick, then it's good. Also, hit the thumbs up if you like juicy fruit gum. Okay. And let's go to number 5.
Number 5 is Cohesive by Kevin Lee. So this is actually a gum project. There's I believe 5 or 6 different tricks on this download, but the trick I specifically I really like is it's another gum appearance effect. It's like Jeff Price's gum effect, but it's taking it up a notch and allows you to do it in the spectator's hands. So you can show the box empty, turn it over, place it into, you close it up, place it into the spectator's hands, and they feel the box start to fill up, and then when they open their hands, they can open the box and show that it is a full pack of gum.
Super cool. Yeah, yeah. It's Jeff Price, for me, was one of like the first people that I saw do like a marketed gum trick. Now it's probably incorrect. There's probably other gum tricks before Jeff Price, but at least when I was getting into magic, he was kind of like, to me, like the gum guy.
Yeah.
Right. He might even be on this list. I have no idea. I don't know what's coming up. But it's funny, the evolution of where gum magic has come.
Yeah, and so Kevin's really taken that effect, and I think he's made it a lot cleaner, and he's taken it up a notch, and also added a number of different effects on that cohesive download or DVD that you'll definitely enjoy.
Yeah, he's really smart thinker. Makes really cool visual stuff. So. Fun one to follow on Instagram.
Yeah.
He's always got good stuff going on over there. All right, we're burning through these. Number 4?
Number 4 is Oh So Juicy by Brandon David and Chris Turchi.
Oh, my favorite Canadians up there. No, those guys are great. They always make fun stuff. Yeah.
So this is a really, really cool one. It's another great way to magically hand out some gum.
Yep.
But the effect is you have, again, one of those, the sticks of gum, or the packs that are 4 or 5 rectangular sticks of gum, and you hold it at your fingertips and you just drop it on the table, and the wrapper around the sticks of gum disappears, and you just have the 4 or 5 sticks of gum spread across the table or in your hand. And it's super visual, super clean.
Super visual. What kind of reactions does stuff like that get? I've never performed anything like this.
People just freak out at that. I mean, it's one of those things. It looks like a camera trick in real life, and it's just it's so visual. You can't explain it. You're watching it, and without any cover, the wrapper just completely goes away.
Yeah,
it almost looks like it morphs away.
I can see why. I can see why that would be really strong. It reminds me similar of that Rubik's Cube trick where they would drop it and it would explode into the Skittles or whatever.
Very similar effect.
All over the internet for a while. Yeah, no, super cool. And great guys. Those two guys put out a lot of magic. And if you're always looking for recommendations around here, all this stuff can be found on Penguin. But they create a lot of great magic, and there's a lot of good stuff that they've done, especially in this world for like gum tricks and other silly stuff that you can do out there. We're almost towards the end here.
Yeah.
Number 3.
So number 3 is Sticky Situation.
This one I know.
Yes.
This one I know very well.
This is one of my favorite gum effects to carry around because it's a classic.
Yeah, it's fun. Is it the classic gum trick? Is that what it is?
I'd say so.
Yeah, is it?
It's turned into that at least.
It's the linking rings of gum tricks. Right.
So
cups and balls of gum tricks.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, you are chewing a piece of gum, and you realize it's a little bit rude to chew some gum while you're performing. So you pull the chewed piece of gum out, and you stretch it, and it restores to that stick of gum. And then when you snap your fingers, the wrapper re-wraps around the gum.
It's so good.
And you can save it for later.
It's such a good trick. Yeah, and the gimmick is really cool.
Yeah.
Chad Long was the first. Chad Long, he used to use this as an opener, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, he does. You could see Chad do it a lot in some of his stand-up shows. The first time I saw it, but man, it's just like so quick, so visual, and a practical method.
Yeah.
We're not talking about things that are flopping around or anything like that. I mean,
it's a very durable gimmick too, so it's going to last you pretty much a lifetime.
Yeah, and you could adapt it to any stick of gum that you want over time. So yeah, Sticky Situation, the classic staple of gum magic. If you're not doing Sticky Situation, you don't know gum magic. Okay, no. All right, we're coming down to it. Number 2.
So number 2 is actually an updated version of Sticky Situation.
What? No way. All right.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
It's called GUMBITE by Magic Time.
Okay.
So this is, it's a take on the Sticky Situation as well as the famous quarter bite.
Okay.
So you unwrap a stick of gum, you pull it out of your box, and you unwrap your stick of gum, and you take a bite out of your stick of gum, and you realize you don't want to chew any gum, so you spit it, that piece right back on, and then you take that and shake it, and the wrapper re-wraps around that, and again, you can place that back into your pocket and save that stick of gum for later.
Super good. I bet that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really like the addition of that bite out, because they can see you actually chewing a piece of gum. And they see the moment you take that bite, and you can show the gum in your mouth and then spit it back. It's really clean.
Yeah, in a sense, it makes a lot more sense. I mean, the coin bite is amazing for another reason, because it's made out of metal and you're not supposed to be able to bite a coin. Obviously, you can bite a piece of gum.
Exactly.
So the emphasis on the trick is more about the spitting it back on. It's similar to like the Oreo cookie stuff I've seen lately. And
just makes it much more more organic.
yeah, it makes perfect sense to put something like that in the center of a already strong routine in sticky situation. All right, number one. Do you think I'm going to know what it is, or do you think it?
So I don't know. Number one, it's I don't know if it's as popular anymore, but it's Richard Sanders Ultra Gum.
I do know this one.
It was a really popular effect when I first started getting into Magik, and it's essentially you can make a corner of a bill, a corner of a card, small object appear inside of a blister pack of gum, and you can show on the back it's still completely sealed, and they can pop it out and prove that it really was a sealed blister pack of gum, and you can reveal the corner of the bill, the corner of a card, something small in there.
So it's interesting because it allows you to transition into other types of magic, right? You're not just doing a clever gum trick, like you're actually displaying the fact that you can actually do other magic tricks, right? Is that's something that you've probably used a million times in your own performances, right?
Yeah.
I know there's probably, I only know of one other gum trick that maybe uses playing cards in a similar way, and it's not out on the market as of this filming yet, but we filmed a project with Amanda Nepo.
Okay, yeah.
Here at P3, where a full card can end up inside a gum package.
It's a really neat one, and again, that's also you can do a visual gum appearance, I believe, with that as well. Show an empty pack of gum, and without any cover, shake it, and it visually fills up.
Yeah.
So Amanda's a really clever creator.
Yeah, we'll have the name of that whenever it's released on this video. In fact, all of the list of these products will be listed down below on this video. Give us a thumbs up if you like any of Nick's suggestions. Nick, thanks for coming and showing us all these cool gum tricks.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. On behalf of Nick and Penguin Magic, myself, thank you. See you next time.